Qween. All right, sweetie, now is the time to start our engines and go through the entire race of Drag Race Parts 1 and 2.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Now, for your first season on Drag Race, you did pretty well.
Yeah.
You made it to 5th place. Ew. And you were Miss Congeniality.
The coveted 5th place position.
I mean, a lot of really good fifth placers have done really well.
Yeah, it's true. We got, there's Alyssa, there's, there's Alyssa.
Well, I'm trying to think of, there are a lot of good ones, and they've all become kind of famous.
Yeah,
really,
and now
placers.
I'm kind of like forgetting who exactly, but that position always does kind of well.
Yeah. Wait, what did you say, Lady Brad?
Latrice.
Oh, Latrice.
Oh, Latrice.
Yeah.
Earlier I was thinking of all of them. Anyway.
I love to think of an idea and then have absolutely no evidence of that idea. Just trust me.
How did you first decide to audition? What was that? How did that come into your life, that idea?
Well, Jinx did season 5, and I was like, oh, well, I'm not letting her do that without me.
Right.
I mean, it was basically that.
Yeah.
I'd had friends kind of be like, oh, you should do Drag Race for a long time. And I was pretty resistant to it. And the main reasons being that I am pretty private and nobody knew who I was out of drag. So I would like have people who were regulars at my shows who I would just see on the streets and they'd be my barista or whatever, and I never had to deal with it, you know, because they didn't recognize me. So I loved that anonymity. But then also I was like, it feels like cheating because all the drag queens I looked up to, like Farla and Coco Peru and you know, Lady Bunny and whoever, they like clawed their way to the top. And they did it through, like we were talking about, experience makes you better, you know? It's like, well, if you fast forward past all of the learning, then like, ugh. But then I kind of realized, you know, I actually talked to some of those queens. They were all like, well, we'd do it if that was that was part of the landscape when we'd been your age or whatever, then we would have, because I'm very young, but then we would have done that too. So I finally it kind of clicked that it's like, oh, it's stupid to pretend Drag Race is not affecting every drag queen's life and career right now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like I said, so I remember sitting around in a room actually with Jinx Monsoon and Robbie Turner and being like, should we all audition for this thing? And Jinx was the only one who put in a tape and then she won.
Wow, and now was that extra pressure when you got on?
Of course
you're like,
it
oh
was.
shit.
Yes. Yeah, no, I was really, you know, I knew there would be comparisons and yeah, and she's a brilliant performer, you know, so yeah, it was a lot of pressure, but that really lit the fire under me. And I think Jinx and I, we're such good friends and we work really well together and we collaborate really well together. But Gus always says that there is sort of this healthy competition between us where we keep each other moving forward. We keep each other trying to do better, you know.
Was that the first time you auditioned and then you got on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, zip right in, okay.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell this, but I want to anyway.
Tell me.
Okay. I know that's your favorite thing for something to start with. So Pete, somebody in San Francisco told me that she was, this is off to a great start, told me that she was trying to get a queen on the show, on season 6, and that she like knew somebody in production or something, and she was like, oh my God, I'm so not supposed to say this. And she was like, you know, what makes a good audition video? And they were like, well, don't tell anybody I sent you this, but they sent her my audition video, and that was before I got on. So apparently I made a really good audition video.
Wow, so you did it right.
Well, it was because I was like, I have to get on. I'm not letting Jinx have this.
Please someone download that audition video right away and send it to Miss Lady Red. Thank you.
Well, I think the parameters have probably gotten a little stiffer since then.
Yeah, now you have to bungee jump and you have to learn to fly and you have to levitate an object.
And you have to look great as a naked man.
Oh my God.